What's going on, YouTube? It's HRot11 back here with another video. We are approaching the end of June here, which means the home run derby is in a couple of weeks, basically signaling the halfway point of MLB The Show content cycle. So today I want to go position by position and let you know my top 3 players from each that are the best in the game. And I know this is all subjective, so let me know in the comments who you agree with me, who you disagree with me. This is all subjective based on attributes of my own personal experience, so if you have a different opinion, let me know in the comments section, and while you're down there, hit the like and subscribe button because it won't do itself. So let's get it rolling here, starting with the rotation. My number 3 pick for the rotation is 95 Greg Maddux. He is probably the best control in the game of anyone I've used. He's been really solid every time he goes out there. He's got 115 stamina when a parallel 1 happens. He's a good fielder if that means anything to you, but he's got a really good pitch mix. He just dots everything, and that's what you want to have, especially on the high difficulties. Like I said, I haven't used him a ton yet, but he's excelled every time I used him, especially on Hall of Fame. He seems really reliable, so he's my number 3 pitcher. Coming in at number 2 is 95 Tom Glavine. Same thing with Maddux. He has a good pitch mix, decent control, but he has very good speed differentials. As you see, 93 with his sinker, 72 with the sweeping curve. I have him at parallel 4. He's been really solid for me in ranked and events for me whenever I have to use him. He's just a really good all-around card. As you see, every attribute is like 90 plus, so he's just a good guy to have. And the best pitcher, in my opinion, is 99 Randy Johnson. You probably could have guessed that. The only pitcher we've ever gotten from the Live Series collection, and he's by far the best pitcher in this game, in my opinion, because he throws really hard, he's got great off-speed pitches, amazing attributes, and he's got a weird windup that can throw people off. If you haven't gone out and gotten this guy from collections yet, I highly recommend making this your main focus moving forward, because he is the best pitcher in the game. On to the bullpen now. Number 3 here is Eric Gagne. He just came out recently. I've used him a couple of times, though he is pretty solid. The fastball plays, the curveball definitely plays. If you're on something that's above all-star, he will be really good for you. The changeup and splitter, they are close in velocity, but they have different kind of movements. The splitter is more straight down, where the Vulcan change is a little different because it kind of tails. So it's not bad. The slider plays off that curveball really well, and then the fastball is at 96, so it's pretty firm. So this guy is pretty good. 122 K per 9, 113 hits per 9. He's solid out of the bullpen. Coming in at number 2 here, my favorite lefty in the game is Josh Hader. The pitches aren't the meta pitches, that's for sure. Fastball, slider, circle change, those are the ones you want to worry about, though. The fastball is at 96, it's pretty solid. The slider is a wipeout slider, just like he has in real life, and the circle changeup is pretty good. Previous years he's had just a regular changeup. This circle changeup is nice because it has more movement to it. 98 velocity, 99 break, and he's toward the max at hits per 9 and strikeout per 9. So I think my opponent batting average versus lefties is around 150. He's really solid getting lefties out, and that's all we need him to do here. 81 control. And my number 1 here is 96 Kenley Jansen. 102 hit per 9, 117 K per 9, 100 walk per 9. This guy is just really solid. He's got good control with 99 velocity, 99 break. So these 3 pitches are really good. He fools a lot of hitters. I like him a lot. He's my closer right now, and I'm staying with him so far. Let's talk about those catchers now. We have Shea Langeliers, came over in the Matt Olson trade to Atlanta. He has balanced hitting 90, 85, 102, 97 on the hitting, 92 fielding with 97 arm, and then he has 56 vision, 38 speed. Speed is not quite what I would like it to be. It's a little on the low side, and the vision doesn't really affect much. But he has great fielding, and I've used his swing a little bit in BR and events, and this guy hits the ball pretty hard. Good swing. It's pretty smooth. I like it a lot. Balanced hitting to the point where you can use him against guys like Randy Johnson. Number 2 here, we have Henry Davis, and not just because I'm a Pirates fan. This guy has 92, 95 contact, which is really good. 89, 98 power, and then he has silver fielding, but the only thing that really matters here is the arm strength. 98, so he's basically max arm strength. The speed is in the middle here, 53, so he's serviceable. He won't clog up your base paths. He's got a good swing, and basically my first 10, 12 at-bats have had 5 or 6 home runs with this guy. He hits the ball really hard. Not sure why he does, but I like this card a lot. And my number 1 catcher here is the collection card, Joe Mauer. He's got 119, 107 contact with 94 fielding, 92 arm. This guy has 90 blocking and 51 speed, so he also won't clog the base paths. He's got one of my favorite swings, and I used to not like his swing that much, which is crazy, so he's one of the best catchers in the game. I've been using him versus righties and then using Henry Davis versus lefties, so if you're interested in doing something like that, it's probably the best move right now. I really like all these cards, but I'm taking him. On to first base now, we got Michael, not sure how to pronounce his last name here, Toglia, or I've heard Tolia, so we'll go with one of those two. 109, 107 power from a switch hitting first baseman is absolutely insane. 95 fielding with 48 speed. The speed doesn't matter a ton on first base, but 95 fielding was kind of crazy. You don't need a ton of fielding there, but that's just crazy to see. 109, 107 power. You don't see a ton of switch hitting first basemen. There's him and Eddie Murray. There's not that many, so if you can get a guy like this and you like his swing, go 100% go for it. My number 2 is this Nick Pratto. He's basically the same thing as that Michael Toglia, just not a switch hitter. About the same fielding, about the same speed, about the same power. I like his swing better personally, and that's why I put him number 2. I'm hitting almost 500 with him in 30 at-bats, so I put him number 2 because I like the way he hits the ball. 95 reaction also, if that matters to you. I picked him number 2 here because I really like his swing. He might make my bench, but he's my number 2 right now. And my left-handed option for my number 1, which will be Frank Thomas. And here is Frank Thomas. He's got 113, 109 contact, 109, 125 power. The fielding and speed are in the middle, and that's all I care about as long as he catches the ball. He's got a great swing. Frank Thomas cards always hit well, and he's got the best attributes of any first baseman in the game. That's why I had to put him number 1, because he was the collection reward, and you can't just beat the card right now. He's the best in the game, especially for right-handed against Randy Johnson. This is the guy you want to get at first base. Number 3 at second base for me is going to be the Takashi Joe Morgan card. Joe Morgan cards every year basically all is the same. He has 90 fielding, 90 speed. That's what you have to expect. He's got good contact, but the power is always average. There aren't a ton of good second basemen right now for primary second base, so Joe Morgan comes in number 3 because he's balanced, but he's not that great. So I'll put him here, and we'll go on to number 2. Number 2 is this Justin Foscue. He's got the same swing as Adalberto Mondesi. I've heard he's a good fan of the show, so that's probably why. He's got goal fielding at second base. He has 108 and 113 power. He's got a pretty good swing. The speed is not what you want it to be for a second baseman, though. I will say that. 47 speed. He's on the slower side. So if you're going to use him, the fielding might be a little rough in terms of getting all the balls. But the power makes up for it. He's kind of like a low-end Roger Tornsby type player, if you remember him. He was really, really good. This card hits the ball hard, but we'll see what the defense does. And my number 1 is Chase Utley. He is probably my favorite card in the game right now. Not the best card in the game, but he's probably my favorite. 77 speed. He's probably the best fielding second baseman that there is, with 99 reaction, 99 fielding. 95 and 90 power, which is very serviceable. 107, 101 contact. He just hits everything. He's my leadoff hitter. He's been my leadoff hitter for a while now. He's just so good, and I had to put him number 1. I need to move this along here a little bit. My software's having a little bit of issues. I use my ball player at shortstop. The best third baseman in the game, in my opinion, is 99 George Brett. I got him after all the collecting. He's, on paper, the best card in the game. I like him a lot. Great swing this year. 76 speed, diamond defense, and max power. We'll go to the outfield here. We have Roberto Clemente. He's on the bench right now currently, but I think he's the third best on the field right now. And we go second is Ronald Acuna Jr. I think he has one of the best swings in the game. I wish his defense was a little bit better. 95 speed, though. He's got max per versus lefties when he has an inside edge, so he's one of the best you can have. And then my best outfielder, in my opinion, is 95 Mike Trout. He plays up to a 99 with inside edge most of the time. 94 speed, goal fielding, and look at these hitting attributes. It's just, and he has probably the best swing in the game. I have almost 100 home runs with him online. So if you don't know how good that is, then that's 100 home runs is 100 home runs, man. This is one of the best cards in the game by far. So there you have it, guys. My top 3 in the game, in no particular order, are Mike Trout, Randy Johnson, and George Brett. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and again, if you have any disagreements with me, put it in the comments section. Let me know who I should have added into this list, who you think should be above people in this list. I will try to go to the Pirate game on Saturday. I'm hoping to get that up before you as well. But before you go, remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'm out of here for today. I appreciate you all watching this one. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all on the next one. Hopefully on Saturday, like I said. Have a good day.